4 weeks after the discovery of mold at John Winthrop Middle School in Deep River, families will get an update from the Board of Ed scheduled for that meeting tonight.
Yeah, there's a meeting scheduled tonight, and Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones is live right outside where the meeting will be taking place at Valley Regional High School with all the details. Good morning, Marcy.
Good morning, Nicole and Wendell. That's absolutely correct. For the past 4 weeks, John Winthrop students have been using the classrooms here at Valley Regional temporarily just until they can get back in their building. But as you can imagine, people are starting to get antsy. They want answers, and hopefully they'll get some tonight. Now, there is a big meeting coming up, as we mentioned. In a recent letter to John Winthrop families, Superintendent Brian White expressed his sincerest gratitude for everyone's patience during this time. For the past month, cleanup crews as well as state health inspectors have been working to assess and clean up the mold situation inside the middle school. Tonight, parents, teachers, and students are all welcome to come to a Board of Education meeting for a status update. This includes a breakdown of the plan in place to get students back inside classrooms in a healthy, mold-free building. That includes air quality inspections, tests, cleanup, and other repairs to the current building. Plus, experts will be on hand to answer questions. Now, that meeting starts at 6 p.m. tonight at Valley Region High School. And of course, as we mentioned, everybody is invited to ask questions and hopefully get those answers. Channel 3 will be there for the whole thing, so stick with us for updates. Reporting live in Deep River, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Marcy. And